Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at Everything You Need to Know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news the world's factories are getting busier, especially in India. But first, the strong run of American retail sales are continuing. Sales at bricks and mortar stores on a same-store basis were 5.3% higher last week than the same week a year ago. That extends the 5% expansion to 4 consecutive weeks and the above-inflation streak to 8 consecutive weeks. And there were American PMIs out for April, the internationally benchmark set, but they revealed growth is slowing amid signs of demand weakness. The factory PMI slipped to a minor contraction and the services sector expansion slowed marginally. However, sales of new-built houses soared 8.8% in March from February, the highest level in 6 months, and rebounding from a 5.1% drop in February. Demand seems to be returning despite elevated mortgage rates. Meanwhile, building consents and housing starts eased back in the month. This will have the effect of tightening inventories of unsold new builds. In Japan, their factory PMI made big gains in April, meaning the sector is now stabilised and no longer contracting. Their services PMI rose at a good rate too, expanding faster. Both are now at 11-month highs. And Taiwan's industrial production rose 4% in March from the same month a year ago, confirming the strong recent export order data we've previously reported. But the retail sales growth there is slowing, only up 0.7% in the month. And the severe flooding in the Pearl River Basin in southern China continues and is predicted to get worse before it eases. And led by its factory sector, Indian PMIs revealed economic growth continued to strengthen in April. Positive demand trends fueled new order intakes and output. In both cases, rates of expansion were the fastest in close to 14 years. India is in a significant expansion. In fact, it is now enough to topple Japan from being the 4th largest economy globally on a gross basis sooner than expected, although nowhere near on a per capita basis, of course. That switch is expected to happen in 2025, a year earlier than previously forecast. And the US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.60% and down 2 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today marginally lower, down $4 at $2,326 an ounce. And oil prices have risen $2 to just under $83.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is up a bit less at just over $87.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today up a nearly quarter cent at just on 59.4 US cents. Against the Aussie we're softer at 91.6 Australian cents. Against the euro we're unchanged at 55.5 euro cents. That all means our trade weighted index starts today at just on 69.1 and little change from yesterday. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. And because tomorrow is Anzac Day in New Zealand, we'll do this again on Friday.